So a few days ago, the great humanitarian and anti-apartheid activist Nelson Mandela died. And you know what happened? The predictable. People started writing in saying how upset they were that Nelson Mandela died and RIP Nelson Mandela. And some people put up nice little photographs of Morgan Freeman thinking he's Nelson Mandela. And all I want to ask is, what the fuck is wrong with all those people giving all those tributes to Nelson Mandela? You know, fuck you. Nelson Mandela stood for something. He fought for something. He went to jail for 27 years on a principle. 27 years on something that he believed in, and he made it work. He was the first black president of South Africa. He ended apartheid. He set up the Truth and Reconciliation Committee to paper over the fractures that the country had sustained during this struggle against apartheid. But for all those out there who are coming up with all these smarmy fucking Facebook status updates on RIP Mandela, all I want to say is, what the fuck have you done to make him feel proud of what he's done? Has the world changed? Other than apartheid getting over, has anything happened? The Truth and Reconciliation Committee turned out to be a fucking vendetta machine. Discrimination hasn't ended. Robert Mugabe discriminated against the white people in Zimbabwe and took their lands away. The Chinese are discriminating against the Ladakhis and the Uyghur people in Xinjiang, taking their land away. Trayvon Martin was killed in Florida by a white man who was let off because apparently it was in self-defense. Why? Because Trayvon Martin, a black man, was wearing a fucking hoodie. The Russians are passing anti-gay bills in parliament, even though they have to hold the fucking Olympics, in which a lot of gay people will come and participate. Look at our own country. The Dalits are still being discriminated against. There were riots in Muzaffarpur in UP against Muslims. Muslims were targeted there. Have we done anything? Any of us, whether in this country or in the world, have we done anything that follows in the footsteps of Nelson Mandela? I really don't think so. The world has remained the same. Human beings have remained the same fucking bitches. So please, stop your self-sanctimonious, holier-than-thou tributes to Nelson Mandela. If you really want to pay a tribute to Mandela, do what he did. Fight for what is right. Otherwise, fuck off.
So I see a vision of the future. You're all gonna flock to my channel, push each other out of the way in your haste to click that subscribe button. I'm gonna get 1 million views every hour. I'm gonna be rich as fucking creases and will happily live my days out ever after. Yeah, right. And Delhi's gonna be safe for women. Click on that subscribe button if you wanna.